Morning, everyone. Did anyone get an email today? Awesome. Oh, a lot of people got an email today. Sweet. We'll be getting started in just a minute. Email for the VIP room, but looks like people got it. Hey, Petro. And I posted it in both telegrams, so we're good there. Thank you, Wild Ranger. Uh, yeah, Rosalind, it was recorded, so I'm sure it'll get posted in the members area. Yeah, it does take some time to process, though, so give it a few minutes. Actually, give it a couple hours and it should be up in there. Thank you very much. Sorry, everyone. Watching a trade real quick.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing great today. Just watching the market do absolutely nothing right now. Just chop away. Let me say hello to people on YouTube and then I'll come back here. We got Doris. Hey, Doris, how are you? We got Jody. We got Tim. We got Richard. We got Jody. That's funny. Richard, you just this morning somebody I was parking my car and this lady said you look like Richard Grieco. Richard Grieco, that some guy from 21 Jump Street like 40 years ago, like 30 years ago. But when I read your name I remembered so now I look like Richard Grieco. I don't even know I don't even know if he's alive anymore. Does anybody remember Richard Grieco? Like he never like did anything after that show. Um, we got Matt. You probably weren't even. Yeah, you weren't even born back then. Hey, Wes, Zoom user, Robert, Jill, Frank, Richard. When I click to join, it only opens the public channel with over. Richard, call customer service. They'll give you the right. You don't have the right.
Link.
You don't have the right link. Yeah. Eric, Christopher, Moondog. Who is this here? SWAT. Hey, SWAT. Robert, Gus, Phil, Jeremy, Harold. Great class this morning. Oh, we're just getting started, Harold. We're just getting started. Literally just getting started. I have tons of to talk about, but I don't even know how long it's going to take. I didn't even schedule. So for the Alpha Zone, I did not even bother to schedule a start time and an end time in terms of days. I just said book me for the whole week at 10:30, and we'll see how long it takes. I bought two calls on KWEB. Price, reasonable price. Thank you for that, Adam. Jesse. Yeah, Richard Grieco. Remember him? Bernie, Petro, Tom. Close to you, but I do, but I'm close to you in age. There you go. People used to say my dad looked like Richard Green. Good morning, Joseph. Did you mean you look like Richard back in the day? Yeah, she meant I look like Richard Grieco back in the day. Yes, not like I don't know what Richard. I don't even know if he's alive. She's like, you look like Richard Grieco. I'm like, Richard Grieco. It's like 1989 or something. In 1988, I worked with him in the early 2000s. Oh, go figure. I don't know. I don't think I look anything like him. Yeah, right, Christopher. Did I look like him? No, no. She's like, you look like Richard Grieco back then. Like, okay. Glenn says, love the new Alpha Pro, over $4,000 in Tesla and QQQ this morning. Nice, Glenn. Already want customer service, have to wait to Gustavo to get back to me. Yeah, Richard, or just send me an email and I'll send you the link to the new room, and hopefully that'll take care of it right there and then. Good, Glenn. Go ahead and grab that. Actually, I'm going to give that to Dave. That would be very useful to him. Where's We'll be starting in just a minute. I usually take about 5 minutes to start, and we're taking that right now. And folks, this morning, again, I just want to tell you, I'm not trying to be political, and I don't want to get into political conversations, and I'm not going to do it now. But right now, it happens to be that um, that we have a inroads between politics and financial markets. Usually, it's nowhere near this exposed, and I'm hoping it won't be for many years to come. But it's hard for me. It's like I'm a and I explained it this morning. I'm a imagine like a working dog. I'm a German Shepherd. Okay, I've been bred for 200 years to work, and this is in front of my face, and somebody's telling me not to do it. I'm going to do it. It's just this. I'm a dog with a bone. This happens to be the major catalyst right now. The front and center, these tariffs. We'll resolve it. We'll get past this, but it's hard for me not to talk about the political things because they're literally driving our markets right now. And I think the majority of you kind of know that already. So again, Bob, CJ, Jeffrey from Los Angeles. My wife just landed in LA a few minutes ago. This is going to be a game changer, Roger. Oh, it already is. People loving it. People are really loving it. Booker, good afternoon. Hey, Neil, how are you? Ivan, yes, order form for AlphaZone Pro. You should have said you were him. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I can help. Cyrus says, and Cam can help install. Yes, he can help install it. You're having problems installing it. It's like one-click install. Eddie says, YMC is a strong with the SPY dipping. Yeah, YMC was my stock this morning. We can talk about it. Love your start the zone. One must crawl before. Yes, you got to walk before you can crawl. Loving the Alpha Pro zone. Hey guys, remember I told you I was going to really put a lot into it? I put a lot into this thing. Matt put a lot into this. We put a lot into it, and it only has the stuff in it that works. If it doesn't work, it's not in it. I didn't put a bunch of crap in it. I wanted to make something that really works really well. We have some movement now. Tick hit 900 and is backing off. Yeah, and the SPY had a parabolic bar. Now we have a little movement. And the fact that we're having movement towards lunchtime is a very good sign. The fact that volatility is responding the right way. VIX, I don't know, a lot of you were not in that class, but if you were in that class, I was talking about tick, and it finally did it. And usually, it's like a mountain. Usually, you know how the markets work? The higher mountains come in the morning, lower mountains, lower mountains, lower mountains. If you didn't understand what I just said, it's really important. You should. Higher mountains, lower mountains, as the day goes on. Lower mountains, mountains as the day goes on. Lower highs, lower highs. The fact that it took out this level is really good. That's really good. It's telling us that buyers are engaged and they're supporting the move from overnight. And by the way, look what Volt is doing. And look what SPY is doing. Remember what I taught you guys? Don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe. That I'm telling you, don't make the mistakes that I've made hundreds of times. How do I get the morning options? Which program? What? Ruthie, can you expand a little bit more? How do I get the morning options with which program? We give you the options in the zone. We gave you which option to buy today. And we're going to talk all about all of that, how to select the options yourself. Folks, I'm telling you, I've set aside like 7 hours if I need to explain everything to you. We've only taken up like 40 minutes of it. I'm going to be teaching you everything and then some. All right. So don't worry. Don't worry. This was just the first session. My wife is out of town. Clyde has my back. And anyway, that's that. So I'm in a great mood. I'm going to be watching my shows. Matt, this is a good time. Look at QQQ. It hit the VWAP and it's backing away right now. Just FYI. Yeah. Well, he's coming off of that stuff that Murray gave him for what is that stuff that makes him go hyper? It's like pot for
Catnip.
catnip. He's coming off his catnip high. He's been jonesing on. He's been on catnip this whole weekend. Catnip. Have you guys ever seen Clyde on catnip? It's going crazy. All right, having too much fun here with you guys. Clyde on catnip. I'm going to share my screen right now. All right, here we go. Let me pull up my TC 2000. Get into it. This computer is so much faster than my old one. It's amazing. Love it. Oh, by the way, any of you on YouTube, if you guys are on YouTube and you can't see me clearly, go to this thing right here and switch it to 1080 PT, and then your quality of your video should be very close to mine. Not 100%, but it'll be very close. Right here, this HD sign, and go to 1080p because we streamed this in 1080p. I know somebody had a problem with that this morning. Quick look at something here. So we just had a trade go through. We just got out of it. In our new channel, we got in at 273. We got in at 1145. We got out with a profit. And Matt, what was the fill?
330.
330. So what was the percentage there?
1 second.
There he is, 330. And by the way, we gave you
21%.
21% doesn't grow on trees. And how long did it take us? Let's see. 11:47, 12:11. It only took 25 minutes, which is great. Really, really fantastic. All right, let me pull up TC 2000. We're cooking with gas. You may have another one pretty soon too, by the way. Cooking with gas. We're cooking with gas. Let me take my TC 2000. So this morning, Matt, I'll tell you something funny. I wrote in the pit that I wanted to do a bear call spread on Tesla. And then I realized we have a bear call spread on Tesla in weekly cash flow right now. You can't make that stuff up if you tried. David says I made 48%. That's fantastic. I love that. 48% does not grow on trees. Not grow on trees. Very, very nice. Okay, so now I'm sharing my screen. So the SPY is still boxed in. Okay, now I'm going to remove this box here for a minute. I want to show you something. Actually, I don't have to do that. I could just do this. I could just do that. See, I have different boards here. So we just hit the 8-day EMA. We did not thank you, Tinia. We did not breach the 8-day EMA. Remember what I told you? We're either going to hit the 8-day and back away, or we're going to hit the 200 and back away. Okay? How can I get a copy of the trades that's selected this morning? I don't understand, Terry, your question. I don't understand what your question is. It's on the Telegram channel. Yeah. So anyhow, Um, point here is point here is that I don't know if this is going to just bolt through, stay here, or come down. I don't know, and I'm very, very cautious of this because we're at the 8 day, and this is a major resistance level. Also, the stock respects technical levels very, very well. Excuse me, SPY respects technical levels very, very well. We've been right at the VWAP all day today. And while we do have some stocks coming up, we don't seem to have anything driving them today. So to me, the majority of what you're seeing here, not everything, the majority of what you're seeing here is from overnight, from over the weekend, not happening right now. This move that happened today was not supported by upticks. There's not a lot. So you kind of, which, okay, let me give you a really good understanding of what's happening right now. It's not that we have a lot of buyers coming in. It's that we don't have a lot of sellers coming in. Does that make sense? Matt, it looks like, look at the QQQ right now. You could have a short off the VWAP right at, there's a short right here off the VWAP on the QQQ. Just FYI. I never said anything. I'm just the observer here. That's a lot of high volume candles before the bounce on. That's a lot of high volume candles before the bounce on the SPY. Okay. Anyways, um, so 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 what we're seeing right now is better explained as not so much buying is coming in. It's more of like there's a relief from the selling pressure coming in. Basically, you saw a lot of selling last week and just kind of went whoop, and it's just kind of sitting there right now. This is telling us nobody's pushing on that gas pedal. It's just this is kind of like the relief right here. Open down, just came right back up. But we are at almost 1500, which is telling us there is a lot of stocks upticking from yesterday. Again, the problem is they're all sitting near this morning's high. So so what you have is you have I hope I'm doing a good job of explaining to you the environment. See how this morning you had 27 stocks making 20 making 90-day lows. Well, you have 20 right now, but notice there's not much coming into the upside. Was there a webinar on Saturday? If so, I didn't see the link where their offer for the new dashboard. Zoom user, Matt will post it for you right now. And the official webinar for everybody who's not my closest student is going to happen on Wednesday. And we have a link for that too, don't we, Matt?
Do.
The official launch. See, folks, the demand for this new service was so high, and I wanted to start doing the educational sessions that we decided to do it step by step, and we had like the biggest selling. It was the biggest. We had the biggest sale this Saturday as a result. Hey, Art from Valencia. So yeah, that webinar from Saturday is going on right now. There will be a world exclusive event for everybody, like all of T Buzz's guys, all of Graham's guys, all the guys. It's going to be this Wednesday. So my guys got it on Saturday. Everybody else is going to get it on Wednesday. And the replay is going on right now. Hey, Rich. Good afternoon to you too. Sassy Trainer. Good. We got the usual suspects here.
At 1 o'clock, right?
I believe it's at 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If that's not at 1 o'clock. Well, actually, wait a minute. No. No. So it's so important that this Wednesday we're canceling VIP room and we're going to do it at 12 o'clock. We're going to talk, all the gurus are going to get together. They're going to talk about 0DT and 1DT options. And then I think at 1 o'clock, I'm going to launch into the webinar. So everybody's going to send me off. So we're going to get like 1,500 people, 2,000 people in the room. So I think it's going to be this, it's going to start, the fun time starts Wednesday at noon. It's going to be fantastic, guys. It's going to be so I launched it as myself, but then the pub is going to launch it to everybody this Wednesday. And I've already started doing the master classes, which are all going to be recorded. So we wanted to do this as a two-step because it was just too much. It was just too much, and we had too many people wanting it. So basically, the market's not looking bad, but it's not really doing much right now as we speak. And be mindful of that. you have the same momentum level as you had yesterday. And if you look at the market right now on a daily, perfect. And and right now, as you could see on the daily, we're not looking at doing a great job of really doing much. We're pretty much where we were on Friday, maybe at the upper end of it. Now, again, as I said earlier, we could move. We could move. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate that. I'm going to repost this. Thank you for saying that. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not trying to be political. I can't help it if there's an interwound right now between politics and financials. That's not my. I didn't cause that to happen. I'm going to talk about whatever's driving the market, and the minute it stops driving the market, you're not going to hear about it from me. Good luck. Oh, you have a. Don't worry. We'll catch up, Ken. We'll catch up. Good, John. 29% on the SPY trade. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I love seeing that. Very, very nice. Let me put this for Dave again here. Where's my
GDP revision just came out.
Oh, it did. Market's not loving it.
Yeah, because we went from negative 1.6. That was the March 7th estimate. Now we're negative 2.1.
That's not good. The market's not loving these revisions. Not liking these revisions at all. You got out at a perfect time, by the way. So I saw it coming out. Adam says, good afternoon. Made it to Alpha. Enjoyed my first class SPY. 3 winners, $140. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And we're going to talk about in these classes how to use e-minis, and we're gonna like I said, I'm not doing this as like I have a class to do. I'm doing this as like a real fun thing for myself. I've been waiting a long time. I love teaching. I've allocated the entire week, and if I have to allocate another week, I'll do it. Not responding, not for reposting. Busby's Moonlight Service,
Not
not
don't read it
seeing.
out loud. That's the point of not for reposting.
Oh, I didn't understand. I'm sorry, Vivek. Can you email? Thank you, Vivek. I appreciate that, but maybe you can email me. Thank you. Thank you for that. Can't still um still can't
Get
still
into
can't get
Telegram.
into Telegram. You'll be able to get into Telegram.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed, Kirk.
Yeah. I'm new and I don't where anything is. I'm just trying to make some cash. Channel is welcome, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Keep coming here, and you can post so everybody could hear you.
Yeah,
Scott
change it
says,
to
"What's the
everyone.
timeline? What's the timeline for TradingView?" He told me earlier today that it was going to be end of today. By the
Could
way,
be.
Scott,
It's possible. 24 to 48 hours.
you heard it from the man himself. Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Yeah. I don't know Sweet Chin, but you can always call customer service, and they'll. I don't. I wouldn't even know where to begin. But customer service does. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. That's right. Hello from Netherlands, Piet de Brock. Eastern. It's always Eastern. All right. So momentum levels are pretty flat. There's no stocks breaking out or really breaking out or breaking down. We're seeing a little bit of upside momentum, but I'm looking at these stocks and I'll talk about the ones that I like today. But I'll be honest with you. I'm cautiously optimistic. My big concern, and you're going to be like, Roger, you keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. My big concern, folks, is that there's a major resistance area right here, right there. And there's a major resistance area right there times two. And if we can't get over this hump, Wild Ranger, I know somebody who said that a couple hours ago and actually forgot that he had a bearish position in the weekly cash flow on it. I wasn't there either physically. Oh yeah. I gotta get myself together. All right, so I'm nervous. I'm nervous that we're just gonna come right back here and it's gonna look like the box. Basically, what I'm fearful is that we're just gonna remain in this box. And if we remain Steve says, when showing charts, can you make the cursor larger so we could see what you're doing? The cursor? My cursor's really big, actually. I really can't. Maybe I can, but I don't even know how, but it's pretty big.
Well, maybe we can make it another color.
Uh, it's white. I mean, uh, honestly, Steve, I've never had that issue before. Or anyway, I'll look and see what I could do. But if I can make it bigger, I'll make the damn thing bigger. Wes, that's a great question for customer service. I'm sure they could put something together for you. It's called the Platinum membership, and that's where you can get everything. Yeah, maybe like a bright orange or something. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to do it. By the way, look at the market right now. Look at this. Nothing. See how the VWAP is moving sideways? That means it's a very choppy market. And maybe I'll make it like lime green or something. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So, choppy market, not a lot of directional bias. I'm going to give you guys some stocks. I'm going to give you these stocks with caution. Um, because usually after a kind of move we had last couple of weeks, right now we can either move down. See, this is the problem I'm having. If we were up here, it'd be easier for me to gauge if we're going to go higher or not. Right here, it's so easy for this to come down here. It's not even worth talking about. So the market can look really, really great right now, and then it can just fall apart. We're in a very what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is we're in a very vulnerable spot right now. I think you guys are all getting the message, which means it's a great time to trade choppiness. Now, I want to show you guys something. I'm going to shamelessly show you something on the new dashboard. This is the new dashboard. This is the SPY. We already took a trade today. We made money on our first trade. Momentum is moving up. Price is just choppy. But here's what I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, there's no real edge right now. And you definitely got to stay on this side of the board, not on this side of the fence. But here's what I wanted to tell you guys. And this is the unintended consequences of owning this, okay? Not only did these levels tell you great levels to fade the market, like up here, up here, up here, up here, what these levels do is they also tell you really good levels to sell 2, 3, 4 day DTE options on the SPY to do iron condors, 1 or 2 day iron condors. Remember, these levels are based on implied volatility. There's a 95% chance price will not go above this level or go below this level. You can do butterflies, you could do iron condors, you could do all sorts of cool 0 DT, 1 DT on the S&PX and the SPY, and you can put QQQ here as well, and you could do. Remember that good morning strategy I showed you? Though these are the levels right here, Nathan. Remember I told you this is that move right here. This is that move that I was talking about. Remember, guys, good morning strategy that I taught all of you in my VIP, I mean, in my at the live class, yeah. Well, these are those levels right here, the furthest out ones during the seminar. If I didn't teach you the good morning strategies because you weren't there and you weren't live, well, tough nuggy. No, I'll teach it to you guys next week. But if you guys trade credit spreads on 0 DTE SPY, this is fantastic right here because this is telling you the market maker's max move. These hold 95% of the time. Okay. And I will be talking about it in the trading zone class. I mean, in the alpha zone class, not trading zone class. But that should be those should be there, by the way. So again, if you guys trade credit spreads, you could sell the 571.80, like sell the 572 and buy the 573, sell the 556 put and buy the 555 put, right? These are your levels every day. So just wanted to show you that and how you can use that to trade non-directional strategies as well. Pretty cool, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that good morning strategy that I showed them before I even taught it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that those levels are the max move is those levels. Yeah, so you can do iron condors using those levels. So, hey, you guys want to do a short-term iron condor on the SPX or the SPY? Use these levels. This is market makers' moves right here. They're calculated an hour after the opening. I was just saying, well, today it's 572. The level's at 572 and 556. So I was saying, like, you could sell the 572 and buy the 573. You can here sell the 550, say 556.50 and buy the 555.50 to cover yourself and margin. And you have a 95% chance of keeping the premium because these moves account for 95% of the probable move. Well, don't go. Well, you can't do that because you would be naked. You don't want to do that, Ruthie. You want to do credit, Iron Condor. That's what Lance is doing every day with X. Well, then guess what? I'm giving you levels, guys. I'm giving you levels. I'm giving you levels. Okay? I'm giving you levels. Pretty cool. And it doesn't cost you anything extra if you have my Alpha Zone Pro. Do most of you have, who does not have my Alpha Zone Pro yet? Now I'm going to talk about my stocks right now. Who does not have my Alpha Zone Pro? Me, I don't. A lot of people don't have it yet. Oh, on the phone right now. All right. Send the trade into so we could see. Send the trade info. We do, Elico, we do in a private members area called the trading zone. And we've been doing it in the pit for the last 2 months. Not yet. You guys are missing out. You guys are missing out. You guys are really missing out. All right. Brand new to the pit. That's cool. Need to join the pit. Not yet. I don't. Can we get a link to get it? Sure you can, Hashir. Matt will post you a link right here. Yeah, if you haven't joined, you're really missing out. All right. It's too expensive when you take in the Aussie exchange rate, I bet. I'll send an email. Yes, I felt left out behind. I would have to draw. Sean, this is not the time for that. You're not going to swap anything for that. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Plan to get it. I made 1,400. I made $1,422 on one SPY trade today. I love it. Yeah, Diamond members already have it. All right, let's talk about stocks now. So very, very choppy market action. Not a lot of stuff happening. And you guys can always call customer service. Richie says, I can't do day trades right now. No problem, Richie. When you have time, you'll be able to. All right. So cautiously optimistic that we're just going to kind of hunker around here, but I'm fearful we're just going to continue going choppy. Yeah, it is the perfect complement to the trading pit. I agree with you. All right. Stocks to the downside. Stocks to the downside. And there's... it looks just kind of like not really doing much, are we? What's it called doing right now? 1 second. Ah, here it is. We have another divergence, Matt, huh? From the Vold.
Yep.
See how the Vold is diverging right now from the SPY? Look what happened here. Came right up to it, comes right back up to it. Every time this divergence tends to come up to it. I'm telling you, I love that thing. No, the pit is not the zone. Please don't confuse the pit with the zone. Bob says, and if you had saved your wins, Roger gave you plenty of trades to pay for it. I did, and I told you I would, didn't I, Bob? I warned you. I said, I'm going to give you a bunch of free trades so that you can afford to buy it. But nobody ever listens to anything I say. Jody, I don't know how long it's going to be till it's ready for TradeStation, but you will have it for TradingView. You guys can temporarily use TradingView. Doesn't cost very much. All right. No, Tom, the pit is not the zone. The zone is not the pit. The pit is not the zone. Can someone send me info on Diamond Club membership and what I get? Yeah, Rob, customer service can. All right. Stocks on my list. Stocks on my list. Oh, I gave you more than several per day to pay for it. I have a very clear conscience. I have a very, very clear conscience. All right. And how about all the stocks that I've been giving you guys here for the last several years? Thank you, Fred, for saying that. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you, Fred. I'm going to repost that. You know, folks, we've been having a lot of people give me a lot of negative criticism in the morning show, and all I'm trying to do is help you. All I'm trying to do is help you. And you know what? I have not been wrong yet about anything I've been saying. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, and I do, yeah, and you do help us. I know I do every single day, and twice on Sunday. User said the negative people are fools. Stu says you help, always helps. Thank you. Dave says, yes, you've given us a lot of stocks and have enjoyed making money with your help. You're welcome. And the price is right too. There you go. 25 days out, 77 Delta, 125 put on Decker. Look at how this thing is moving. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I keep you out of trouble. That's very nice of you. Thank you. You're welcome, Pat. Yeah, there are negative people. Yeah. Yeah, just don't see much of a movement here, Matt, one way or the other. But anyway, I like this move on deck. I like this move on deck a lot, actually. It's a very weak stock. They have a short. Tesla, 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 Tesla. Tesla is still on my short list. How are we doing on that spread, Matt?
You are 20 cents in the money.
And how much credit do we take on it?
105.
So we're about 20% up on the
Mm-hmm.
trade. All right. And we took AMD today, didn't we? Yeah, we took AMD today earlier. I like this trade a lot. I'd love to see it hit the VWAP today.
Yeah, we took profit. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
Oh, you're
No,
talking about a new trade. I was like,
I'm
what?
always talking about something, Matt. No, I'm talking about AMD. Yep, that's right, Adam. That's right. 20% better than a sharp stick in the eye. Crossing down VWAP there. I like this trade a lot. I got to be honest with you. I really like this trade a lot. It's like the third time I have my eyes on it. Just need a nice little pullback and we can get it off. SSTK. Man, this looks great. Options are going to be too spready. Forget about the options, but you could probably just short this stock. Still making money. Very nice, Steve. Very nice. Very nice. I told you guys a few days ago, uh, Tesla's not looking great. It tried hitting the 8-day EMA 3 times now. Look, I'm not making this up. Look. This is the fourth time already. Look. And it couldn't bounce. When it can't penetrate a strong support, I mean resistance, excuse me, it usually does. It goes least resistance, goes where it's got least resistance. Yeah. Base. So SSTK, if you want to do the underlying. I would skip this for now. It looked a lot better this morning. I would skip it till it's below the VWAP, but something to look at. Definitely something to look at. I honestly don't feel like we're missing out on anything to the upside or downside right now at this moment. Shoo, a lot of retailers are on the chopping block today, even though retail sale numbers was okay. Well, no, you could do this 0.93 delta, April 17th expiration, 30 put. What was it for AMD puts? JB, it was in my weekly cash flow. It's a weekly cash flow trade. You're gonna have to go there. No problem. No, you're right, Adam. It's Monday. We don't need to hit it hard, and I'm not hitting it hard today. Mondays are like Fridays for me usually. Um, Vivek says another win in Alpha Zone based on Vold. Entered at 260, got out at 310. While you're talking, Roger, Alpha Zone and market internals rock. I love that. Love that. Love that. I'm going to repost that for everybody. Affirm. Uh, honestly, I don't like this. It's getting too close to 200 again. I don't like this. Wing. I like this. I can work with this. We'll put a stop like around 232.50. I would go 31 days out, 72 delta. I would do a spread. Right away, we go to 220, and then we'll do the 210. We'll do this for $5 or less because it's 10, so we want to do half. We didn't do a Tesla trade, Thais, in here. It was a credit spread. We did a bear call spread in Tesla, and I forgot about it, so I was going to do one here till I remembered. So I'm bearish on Tesla right now. I think Tesla's going to come down here and break the low. So you got about 20 points in it. But I didn't give a specific trade. Yeah, wing we talked about, and that's it for the short side. Let me give you the upside now. Let me give you the upside. Eric says I didn't see any spy trades today. Um, folks, Eric, and where did you not see the spy trades today? Look, Eric, there's spy trades everywhere. Roger Scott's Trading Zone Live. Roger Scott Trading Zone Live. Where do you not see them today, Eric? Tell me, please. Remember in the pit, they were temporary till we launched this service. Now you'll see them in the trading zone. And I gave you 2 months to get with it. Why do you or when do you use the Hakanashi candles versus the regular candles? When I'm looking for a reversal, short-term reversal on stocks I've already found. So let's say I like Wing, right? I would look for a 5-minute Hakanachi reversal red like this to go from red green to red with a flat topped like this right there. That will be my reversal. Okay. Yeah, they may very much tank this week. They're not looking all that great right now, but they're not really doing anything right now. So let me give you the long ones. Baba, I like Baba. Can you quickly explain the difference between the zone and the pit? Yeah, Robert. Zone, the pit, I trade stocks and stock options. In the alpha zone, we trade the SPY, QQQ. The pit seemed like your true love. It's now, no, Mike. No, no, not at all. I like my children equally. No, I like my children equally. They're completely different. One is for fading moves on the spine. One is for finding strong stocks. It's apples and oranges. Couldn't be any different from each other. See, indexes have a lot of wonky moves. Stocks don't. Most of them are random. So stocks you got to trade with. You can't fade stocks, but you can fade the indexes. I've been I've been posting on Spy in the pit like a madman today. I've been like a madman all day. Uh, let's see. This is the pit today. That's just today. I mean, no. Nobody takes my pit away from me. Hannah, I got news for you. You know why you did not see spy trades in the pit? Can somebody explain to Hannah why she's not seeing spy trades in the pit? That's right. I moved her cheese. That's it. Thank you. It's amazing how you and Matt do the pit and the Zoom. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, join the trading zone. They are now alpha. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Thank you guys for helping me out. I'll tell you what, from now on, just you guys answer the questions. Manny says nothing for quick strike and gap to green. Well, Manny, why do you think there's nothing for quick strike or gap to green? Can somebody, you know what? I got a great idea. Matt, you know what? Maybe we can just have you these people answer all the questions and I can just keep teaching. So, can you guys answer Manny's questions? I'm busy teaching. Can somebody answer Manny's question? I've only been trying to answer this question for the last 3 weeks, an hour every single day while I'm here. This is not a market for swing trades. This is a market for day trading, Manny. We're not moving anywhere. Hannah says, can I have the link to join the Alpha Zone or is there another program? Anna, Matt will post it for you right now. All right. So we like Baba. About 125 as a stop. I can give you all the trades you want, but you'll lose money. But exactly, Naples fan. I'll give you a lot of trades, but they'll all lose money. I'd rather give you a few trades that make money. 25 days to go. Baba. You could do a spread on this one. You could buy the 149 and sell the 150 for 50 cents. Or you could do the 149 and sell the one. You could buy the 150, sell the 155 for $2.50. Market is doing nothing. Um, G AIG, folks, AIG. 25 days to go. 71 delta, 81 call. With a stop right here, 79. I got you, Eric. I got you. Baidu. I like Baba better. Forget Baidu. I like Baba better. You only need one Chinese stock in your portfolio. ED looks very nice. By the way, this was the last stock I gave you Friday before we concluded. Remember how much I liked it? I said Friday we're going to stop on ED. I thought it was kind of funny. Look at this market. Look at this thing. This is called nothing is happening right here. All right. D, 31 days to go, 65 delta, 105 call. Mo. Nice, Maggie. That's great. You're welcome. You are welcome. You know, Matt, people stopped posting their gains that they on from the trades they've been taking in my VIP room like a couple of months ago. Nobody posts winners anymore. Remember, we used to have people post winners all the time. They're making too much. I've spoiled them. Is there a trade tracker of these pit recommendations? Rado. They're all in the Telegram channel, my friend. Every pit trade is in the Telegram channel, and we have a spreadsheet in the back office. Is Prozone considered real-time institutional buying or selling? Uh, it's really not based on institutional buying or selling. It's based on technicals. Does unlimited access to Alpha Zone Pro mean no yearly fees? Yes, it means that. Yes, David, that means it's unlimited. Means it's VIP means lifetime. Yeah, they're selling the lifetime right now. Yeah, that's the one. Tesla from VIP room up 201%. Remember, your job here is to keep Matt busy with your gains. All right. 56.61 on MO. We got 25 days to go. We got 75 delta. We got 57 call. This stock may go up if we keep having this uncertainty. Ryan says, you do spoil us. I try. I try to spoil you. I do. CME. CME Group looks good. 249. You want to be away from these pivots right here. So like 149.90. Nice, Manny. You getting those, Matt?
Yep.
Good. 83 right here, 83. Delta, 250 call, too spready. Can't really do anything with this thing. Yeah. You're gonna have to work the order. GE. Now let me take a quick look before I give you this trade. Not yet. Why not yet? Do you see why not yet? Steve says, you spoil us so much, I can't keep up with you. I like that. It's good. Is this in YouTube? Yeah, all this is in YouTube. Here's a link for it if you want it. Mike, here's oh no, it wasn't Mike. It was Dan. Dan, here's the link for you, Dan. Sorry, got the names all mixed up. So we need to see G, but I like what I'm seeing here. We need we need to be on this side of this wall, but I like what I'm seeing here. No problem. I really like what I'm seeing here. Let me see what the SPY is doing right now. Yeah, the SPY's just nothing. This is nothing. Literally nothing. And this stock, which I gave, somebody actually gave me this stock. I don't remember who, but I thanked the person on the Telegram channel. See, we went to the high here and it broke out. Looks pretty good. I can assure you, if stocks are breaking out right now, to know you are there for me. Good, good, good. I'm always there for you guys. I just don't like to be hackled in the morning. And why are you talking about politics? On my bar chart page, literally every other word is tariffs, 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 tariffs. How can I not talk about it? And it was a gentleman. I don't remember who it was. It was a gentleman. Kevin says adding the Alpha Zone charts messed up Thinkorswim. How? I mean, how could it mess up Thinkorswim? When will the recording be posted from the training this morning? Probably tomorrow or tonight, Kevin. It takes a little time for Zoom to process. All right. So I like Triple M. We're going to go out about 25 days. We're going to go to about 70 Delta, about 147 call. Hood. Let's look at Hood. It's soaring, huh? Yeah, it's soaring all right, Perry. Right into the 100-day moving average, the 15-day moving average, and the 15-day. It's soaring all right. That's why, Cyrus, I can't not talk about it because it's like it is the thing that's issue it's like ground zero. So I can't avoid it. I usually talk insensibly about the number one thing that's screwing with the market, either up or down. That's like what I get because that's what you see, folks. Whatever's causing the market, and this is not political, whatever's causing the market to do whatever it's doing, that's the key. That's the thing that's going to cause the market to stop doing whatever it's doing. So you got to know what the trigger is at any given moment. So I am trained literally to it's like let me give you an example, okay? Do you remember 9/11? Do you remember what was causing the market when the attack was going on? It was obviously that, right? Well, it's like me talking about the market on the morning of 9/11 and not talking about 9/11. It would be foolish, right? But that's kind of like how, if you want me to not talk about politics right now in the morning, I kind of can't because that is what's driving the market right now. Yeah, the troublemaker. And we all know what the troublemaker is, this tariff stuff. Yeah, right now, not usually, but right now more than usual, a lot more than usual. Usually it's not Trump. It's usually Powell. And when I talk about him, you guys don't care. But all of a sudden, if it's Trump, people get up in arms. Right. All right. Exactly, Adam. Unfortunately, and I'm not trying to. And it's not whether I like him or not. It's just the way it is. Okay, those are my stocks for today. Matt, can you post the link to the sales link again if they want to get Uh, what is this? What is this not happy? Hold on a second. DJ1129 says, messed up my Thinkorswim. Also, I purchased Alpha Pro and Trading Zone, not getting the trades. Example, not getting the trades. Well, why are you not calling customer service? Called customer service, supposed being sent email. That was 30 minutes ago. Hey, DJ, let me ask you a question. How does, why are you telling me this? I don't, it's not my department. I don't deal with them. They're backed up. Call them again. Go to customer service live. Make some noise. By the way, there is two different programs. Yep, there's two different programs. Email them. Let them know. Make some waves. Not who does this, it's what is being done. Yeah. MNST are doing very well. Yeah, I gave that to you on Friday. Yeah, it is doing very well right now. I'm going to add that to my watch list right now. Actually, that was from this morning. This morning I had ICE. That was on my list this morning. MNST was on my list this morning. Bro was on my list this morning. MDT was on my list this morning. Matt, look at MDT right now on my screen. And SO was on my list this morning. And you know what all these stocks have in common? Let's see if they can guess this. Let's see how if you guys can guess this. SPY going to retest. So let's see if you guys know your stuff. What do all of these stocks have in common? Can anybody tell me before I let you guys go? And for all of you who say I don't give you free stuff, what do all of these stocks have in common? There was one person who got it right. Alan. They are my A-line stocks. I just gave you 4 free A-line stocks, premium A-line stocks. ICE, Monster, Bro, and MDT. You're welcome for me giving you 4 premium A-line stocks. Premium A-line stocks. Do I give you enough value here? What do you think? I wanted to save the best for last. 4 premium A-line stocks. Kevin says, I need to reset my charts. Who would be the best place to give me a list of indicators that should be on my main chart? Cam and Matt would be perfect for that, Kevin. Bye, guys. I just gave you a really nice list of stocks. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Matt, did you post the links?
I did.
Doris, the weekend presentation replay is going on right now in real time. If you go to your email, it's there. I promise you. And if not, email me. If you guys want a replay link, send me an email, roger@rogerscott.com. Have fun. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
That was a good session. Good session. I always like to have these good sessions.